Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to the Den of Tools. Today is Monday, January 13th, which means it's time for, say it with me, Tales of the Week! We got a ton of hot deals for you, mid-January stuff, lots of sales going on. So let's jump in, let's get into it. So let's see here. First up, what we got here is we got, of course, the Light Me Cozy Fit open ear headphones is a sponsored spot. Anyway, you've heard me talk about it before. I'm a huge fan of these things. This is, let me grab the other one. That one's got to keep that one in. Anyway, so this is what they look like. Let me get the hand behind us so you can actually focus on it. There we go. So these are, alternatives to the old standard earbud. I don't like the earbuds. My wife loves them. My kids love them. Everyone I know loves them. Me, I don't like having stuff sticking in my ear. I can't take it. The only complaint, we've had thousands of viewers buy these. The only complaint I've had, and two people said so far, they're not loud enough for them. And that's probably because they sit over the ear and they don't go in the ear. They do, however, come with a nice case like this. They just go in there magnetically. They won't fall out. Close it up. It'll charge. You just charge this. It charges those. Anyway, I listen to all sorts of audiobooks and stuff like that. Right now, these are on sale for, let's see here, what was it? They're $40 with a 15% off coupon on them. Now, as I said, I listen to a lot of audiobooks, okay? So my favorite audiobook, one of my favorite all-time audiobooks is, let's see here, hold on, I can pull it up here. It is Monster Hunter International. Now, this is not a piece of fine literature, okay? This is for you guys who like the, let's see here, the powder actuated devices and killing monsters. I gotta tell you, I got little kids, or they were little at the time, and I remember they went through the phase where they were afraid of monsters, and we were walking through Walmart, and I stopped in the sporting goods section, and I asked the person there, because they sell hunting licenses. I was like, okay, you sell hunting license for deer? They're like, yes, we do. You sell fishing license? They're like, yes, we do. You got turkey license? Yes, we do. You got monster license? And he's like, no, we don't sell those. And I turned to the kids, you know why? Because if monsters were real, I'd have a license for them. Anyway, if you like that sort of thing, you're going to love this book. It's not great literature or anything like that. It's just a fun, good time listen to kind of thing. And it's a guy who wrote it used to live a stone's throw from where I lived in the Central Valley in California. Grew up on a farm, in the farm country down over there. So go give it a listen. It's a great book, and I got to tell you, the Light Me earbuds are a great way to listen to it. It also lets you hear everything else going on, which is something I have an issue with. I don't like being locked out of the rest of the world. Anyway, let's keep going here. We got the Astro AI. I've talked about this one before. This is not a top-end multimeter. I'm not going to use it on mains like 120 or 240 or anything like that. But for testing voltages on batteries, on car systems, on just testing, if you have continuity on a brushed or brushless machine, stuff like that. Great testing unit there. It's on sale, 16% off a list, down to $12.59. Now we have the Hodo electric screwdriver. I've talked about these folks before. They make some nice stuff. It's well designed. It looks good. Maybe a gift for somebody else. Maybe a gift for yourself. This thing's down from $60 to $39.99. $40. Call it what it is. 33% off list. This is going to get you 3 torque settings, the S2 metal bits, power screwdriver, the whole kit right there. All of it for $40. That's a nice setup. Then we got the Electro Precision set. So this is going to get you one of those skinnier kind of screwdrivers here. 25-in-1 magnetic case with it. I've got a set very similar to this. I like the way this flips up. Now let me show you to you here. I got the Fantic kit, and I think one of the kids borrowed it. It's usually right here. Anyway, one of the things I don't like about my Fantic kit is that the edges are really sharp. And it's a good-looking, sleek-looking kit, and the tools in it are fantastic. But I would much prefer this style of case with it than the Fantic style. But anyway, was it normally $50, on sale for $38.99, and there's a 23% off coupon. You know how I like stacking those savings. And next up, we got 4 Uncle's 6.5 liter oil extractor pneumatic vacuum. It's a vacuum fluid extractor. 5 tubes for oil change and brake bleeding there. It is on sale it's $92.99. But there you come down, there's a code you can redeem. Let me get my mouse in here. Right here, you're gonna save 30% applied at checkout. So make sure you redeem the code on that. Remember, Amazon's not gonna redeem stuff, or you gotta check mark the boxes yourself. Here we got the 4 Uncle's 3-liter vacuum brake bleeder kit here with the fluid extractor refilling bottle. It's normally $83. It's on sale for $65. Plus, there's a 10% off coupon on top of that one. All right, then we got this. This was sent in by a viewer. By the way, if you want to send in something, here's the rules for it. Make sure you follow them. It helps everyone involved. We really love that you guys contribute. But anyway, let's keep going here. This is the M256. Now, somebody had looked at the top-down version of it, and he was like, it's kind of expensive. The app, you have to do this weird side load thing if you're on an iOS or something. And this doesn't have any of those problems. So what you're looking at here is the was a 512 by 384 thermal resolution. You got 25 hertz refresh rate, -4 to 842 temp range. That's pretty good. Now this one works on Android. This is not iOS. This one works on Android and tablets and PC. Price is was it $200, but there's a $50 off coupon. That's a thermal imaging camera for 150 bucks. That's a pretty smart deal right there. Okay, let's keep going. Next up, we've got the mini chainsaw. You guys love the mini chainsaws. Pluto, they're a company I've talked to in the past. They sent me one tool years and years ago. I haven't talked to them since, but they seem to make pretty good tools. And they've you know what? There's a lot of these fly-by-night companies on Amazon. They're one who's stuck around. So at this point, I'm pretty prepared to say that they're a decent purchase, especially when you look at the price. Look at the price on this. You're looking at normally 50 bucks. It's on sale for $40, and there's a 30% off coupon on top of that. Holy cow. This is a 6-inch chainsaw, good size for a mini chainsaw. I find the 4-inch mini chainsaws to be a little too many, if you know what I mean. Anyway, 39 bucks. And at 6 inch, it's a good standard, size. At least that's what I keep telling the wife, right? Anyway, let's keep going. So Greenworks, we got to talk about this. I have been talking about Ego nonstop. I'm a huge fan of Ego, but Greenworks 80 volt has really stepped up with their line in the last year and a half. And I got to tell you, they're getting close. And I don't have a problem with recommending them at this point. And also, Greenworks, if you don't know, they make a lot of the outdoor power equipment that gets sold by other companies. So a lot of the stuff you're buying, if you're not buying Greenworks, you're buying Greenworks. So just buy Greenworks if you're going to do it, all right? So let's take a look at this. We got the 80 volt brushless, cordless snow shovel here, 2 amp hour battery and charger. Hold on. Got wet the old whistle with my Dental Tools mug, shameless plug. I'm sure you can find it somewhere, linked somehow. Anyway, let's go back to this. So now this is one that does not have the vanes in it like I talk about, which is nice for directing it, but it is 80 volts. It's a well-built machine, and it's on sale right now for $234.49. Now, this is tool only. This is the updated version. So it's, again, the 80 volt brushless, snow shovel here, but it has the vanes and little LEDs. So it'll help you see if you're doing it at night, that kind of thing. So if you want to step up, it's $249. So you got basically $235 versus $250 for the tool only. It'd be hard for me to justify to have the vanes. I mean, the vanes are nice because they do throw it off center. But so does shifting the whole tool a little bit as you go along. Get you a little narrower track as you're doing it, but you don't have to. You can just scoop in an angle if you want to. You don't have to go and perpendicular. And there's no rules to this, folks. There's no snow shovel police that are going to come out and cite you. I don't know. I don't live on the East Coast. There probably is in New York. I don't know. Anyway, here's the Greenworks 80 volt. This is their 20-inch brushless cordless snowblower. Comes with a 2 amp hour battery and charger included. Now, this is not a heavy duty snowblower. This is for like if you get light snow, occasional snow. Again, I keep telling people, shoveling, especially if you're over the age of 40, brother, the heart attack rate just goes through the roof. Do some research on it. It made me stop shoveling, okay? And I just want you to consider it, okay? I don't want anybody getting hurt. But anyway, $375 down from $500 for a midwinter sale. That's pretty nice. And it's got I like the high position on the LEDs. Really cast the light all over the place rather than just in front of the machine there. We got then, look at this. Pre-spring, even spring Black Friday, we got the 80 volt 21-inch brushless cordless lawnmower with the LED headlight, aluminum handles, 4 amp hour battery, rapid charger included. Of course, that 80 volt system works with all the other ones. It's down from $600, 20% off, to $480. Then we got the Greenworks This isn't just 80 volt. This isn't just Greenworks. This is Greenworks Pro. Pro means it's a step above the regular lines. It's more robust. It's better built. Uses most of the batteries should be compatible. There's a slight form factor change on some of the ones. So if it has an enclosed bay for where the battery goes in, you might have some issues, but I haven't heard. Basically, there's always been like an asterisk that they should be compatible. But if you have issues, talk to Greenworks about it. Anyway, 80 volt, 18-inch brushless chainsaw. This at 18-inch, you're getting into a big boy chainsaw. You're felling trees with this kind of stuff. Sure, you can do firewood and you can do whatnot, but this is a real deal chainsaw. $280 on the price on this, 20% off. All right, let's keep going. We got the blower here, 80 volt, 145 miles per hour, 580 CFM. Now, I'll be honest, this is not a high CFM. This is kind of on the lower mid range. This is going to get you dry leaves, grass clippings, that kind of stuff. If you get heavy, wet leaves or you're trying to blow snow, this isn't going to be the one for you. Lowest price, though, in 30 days, really with the battery on it, the battery charger, they're basically getting the snow or the blower for free, $170. Then we come up here, and this is the 700 CFM. Now, that's getting in the range of, my blower from Ego over here that's like 730, 750. You're right up there. You're not going to really notice the difference between the two. And this is a pretty serious keep calling them snow blowers, because you know why, is we actually do use them to blow the snow off the car. Nice thing here in Montana is we don't get a ton of wet snow until late spring. Most stuff, because it's so cold, it's going to be, hence the cowboy hat, because it's my warm hat. It's already cold right now. This coming weekend, we're looking at -10 with the wind chill, -40, -50. Oh, buddy. Anyway, we're going to thin out them tourists here real quick. So let's go back into it. 80 volt, 700 CFM, 2.5 amp hour battery, 45-minute rapid charger, 20% off, taking it down, limited time deal to $200. Then we got the backpack. I got not one, but I got two. This is the Greenworks Pro, 80 volt. Now, this only does a 610 CFM only. That's pretty good. That's a high-end mid-range. Or a good solid mid-range, I say, 180 mile per hour. Comes with a 5 amp hour battery, rapid charger. If you want to get serious about your leaves and anything else you want to blow, you want to terrorize the neighborhood dogs, you can do it. $320 on that one. Then we got, this is the non-pro. So it's not the pro. It's not built with as robust tools and stuff, or I should say parts, but it does step up to 750 CFM on the backpack and an 8 amp hour battery. So $370 some change for the upgraded battery and the CFM, or step down to the Pro that's going to maybe last you longer and it's going to do 610. Your call, $320 versus $370. All right, now we got, this is a great buy it for life kind of tool. DeWalt cordless 7.8 amp, half-inch, variable speed. This is an old school drill, brother. This is, everyone should own a drill like this. If you don't want to get the DeWalt, Bosch makes a good one. Makita makes a fantastic one, but you're going to pay $250 for that Makita. This is a buy it for life tool. Remember, if you're running it, you get your other hand up there on the casing. If it gets really hot and you start seeing little wisps of the smoke there and the genie's trying to get out, stop. Put it down. Let it breathe. I see so many people are like, I bought some tool and I killed it in 30 minutes. What'd you do? I ran it straight for 30 minutes. Tools like this, they're brush tools. You can replace the brushes. They should last you longer than you're going to be around. And at $100 for a buy it for life tool, that's a no-brainer. If you don't already have one, this is the one to pick up. Now we got the DeWalt heat gun. I got to tell you, I was one of these. It took me a while to believe in the cordless heat guns, but there is a use case for them, and I kind of like them now. $88.95 on this, 40% off. It's bare tool only. Bare. Anyway, they're actually pretty good tools there. You don't always need melting the sun kind of heat, and as such, these cordless tools can really fill that role. Then we are over at Bosch here. Now this is bare tool again, 18 volt brushless barrel grip for the jigsaw there. For you young punks who like that barrel grip, me, I like the old school D handle kind of stuff. Good enough for my grandpa, good enough for me. $100 on this one. It is a good tool. I tease it. A lot of guys like the barrel grip. I really do prefer the D handle. But anyway, for $100, that's a pretty solid tool. Then we got some Bosch batteries here. Trying to find any deal on Bosch batteries is a good deal. 45% off is a great deal. $99 for the pack there. Then we got the Bosch cordless brushless 1/4 inch hex. Now this is not that ridiculous Joker or whatever the hell they called that thing. This is just your straight impact with a ring light. You're getting the full kit with the battery, the bag, the charger, the whole 9 yards. Limited time deal for $119. For you, those of you who are in the Bosch Blue lineup or looking to get into it, you know what kind of deal that is. All right, and here we got the Bosch clip-on. This works with the 18 volt. I may call them 20 volt. 18, 20 volts, the same thing. Anybody, just so you know, it's always 18 volt nominal, 20 volt max. In reality, they're the same thing. In fact, it's against the law in Europe to call them 20 volt because they think it's false advertising. It's a little fudge in the numbers. You can blame DeWalt for that marketing thing that started. Anyway, this is going to give you a couple of USB ports. Turn that battery of yours into a battery bank. Then we got, again, buy it for life kind of tool. We got the Bosch variable speed 120 volt 1/2 inch single speed hammer drill coming in at $79. $79 on that one. It's a toss up. I like the shape and the style of the DeWalt, but you can't be angry at the Bosch at $79. All right, then we got the Bosch planer here. 3 1/4 inch 6.5 amp 22.6 millimeter cut depth, corded and carry case coming with it. $130.67. That's 27% off a list. All right, then we got another Hodo tool here for you. This is their cordless 12 volt cordless rotary tool kit with brushless motor. This is a great engraver. This is a little higher end. This is a step up. In fact, I think it's a little bit nicer than the old Dremel there who built this system, but it's also pricey. And this is $110, and that's the lowest price in 30 days. But if you're looking to step up, get something higher end, this is the one to look at. Then we got Workpro. Check this out. Workpro cordless mini buffer in the 12 volt system. Workpro actually has a decent 12 volt system. It's not too shabby. There's a fair amount of tools out there in it. They're not the top, best top of the line kind of stuff, but for looking at this thing, cordless polisher, so I'm doing some DIY projects kind of stuff. Comes with the charger, the battery, the bag, a whole bunch of pads and stuff with it, 2 different heads you can use on it. Normal was at $70, and there's a $20 off coupon that's taking it down to $50. $50 looks like a good deal. All right, and who saw this coming? Who had this on your bingo cards? Workpro 20 volt cordless bandsaw for $100. It's normally $163. It's on sale for $150, and there's a $50 guy. Make sure you got to come over here and check mark that box. But that's going to get you $100 for a 20 volt cordless bandsaw. That's insane. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that it's going to be at that Milwaukee level or something like that. But for the DIYer, $100 cordless. All right, let's keep going here. The Metabo HPT, this is a pro level kind of tool here. 18 gauge brad nailer with the full kit. You're getting the battery, the charger, and the bag. Normally $280. It's on sale for $199. Then we got, this is, a lot of people sleep on Metabo HPT. This is a brushless multi-volt cordless drill driver with a lifetime warranty. As long as Metabo's, their version of lifetime warranty is if they're making the tool, it's still warranted. As long as they make the tool, still under warranty. And for $79 full kit, you get the battery. Do you get 2 batteries? Wait, hold on. Let me take a look at this. Do you get 2 batteries with this? I think you only get 1 battery. Anyway, take a look at it. Still $79. That is a solid tool right there. I've had this tool. It got misplaced in one of my moves, but they're nothing to sneeze at. They're a good, solid tool. All right, then we got the Skill. Well, I talk about the Skill 12 volt a lot. I don't talk so much about the 20 volt, but here it is. 20 volt, brushless, compact, drill driver and impact. It's got the great ring light. It's got a metal chuck. You're getting the battery. You're getting the charger. 2 amp hour battery and charger. All of that for $95.79. 5-year warranty on all Skill tools. Brushless compact. That seems like a pretty good deal right there. If you've been thinking about getting in the Skill line, there's your sign right there. Then we got the Mellif cordless. We've talked about Mellif before. Now this one, I don't see the DeWalt one here for it, but this works with the Milwaukee brand of batteries. It's Milwaukee 18 volt compatible. Comes with a 4 amp hour battery in their name. This does have the vanes on it. So you're getting an 18 volt one, and you're looking at $94.99, $95 for a full kit. Limited time deal, 25% claimed at this point as of filming. We got the collapsible wagon wheels. I love these carts. These carts are great. You can fold them up, put them in the back of your truck, back of your car. When you need something to get trucked from A to Z, you just pop them open. Normally $60. It's on sale for $35. And we're going to go, we got the Easy Value. This is different than the brand we normally talk about. But what you're getting here is you're getting a 5-pack of rechargeable, dimmable lights with a remote for $40. That seems like a pretty good deal there for a 5-pack of them. I love the style of lights. I use them all over the place. There's tons of things. I use them in my you-know-what safes. I use them in my cabinets. We use them in closets, all sorts of places. They're fantastic. They're rechargeable. Although people do permanently wire them via USB charger, so you can do that as well. You don't have to worry about charging them. But I've never had a problem with these kind of lights. Then we got the Galaxy Pro, or Galax, I keep calling it Galaxy, Galax Pro. This is just your basic orbital sander. Here, 5-inch orbital sander. Normally $48, on sale right now for $29, plus a 10% off coupon. So I can take another $2.90 off of that. We got Bluetti. I know I normally save these towards the end, but kind of tossed in here in the middle. Bluetti is one of those brands that, here, I'll be honest, here's my case with Bluetti. Bluetti was the first of the power bank companies to reach out and send us stuff, and we worked with them. And I was thrilled with them at the time. And they did great, and they were really grabbing a large share of the market. And then they kind of sat on their backsides and went, yeah, we're good. And they didn't really update anything. And this year looks like they're finally getting their stuff together. And really, they're well-built products. I don't have a problem with that. It was just the expandability and whether the company was going to support them. Looks like they've turned a corner on that. So I'm willing to talk about them again. $359 on this one, 54% off. That's 1,152 watt hours on LifePo 4 batteries with a 2,700 watt peak, 1,800 watt standard. You're getting 4 120s. You're getting a bunch of USBs. You even have the car adapter there. And it even has, look at this, wireless charging up top. You just drop your phone up there. It'll charge your phone. They're a nice little power brick there. Not so little. I call it little. It's not huge though, but it's not the tiniest thing there. There's a good reference size of it. But you're looking at, for $459, that's a lot of power for that. Then we got the Gearwrench 6-piece oil canister socket set. Yeah, you can get one of those standard all-in-one oil change things, and those are nice, but come on, having one that's specific for the size, just pops on a tool, that's really nice. For $22, that's a bit of luxury I could afford. Or you know what? And Gearwrench is we call them a tool truck alternative. They're competing. They're one of the first ones that competed with the likes of Snap-on and Matt and Matco. And if you're a pro or you're just doing some side work, having a set like this is going to really make your life that much easier. And for $22, I think anybody wants to grab a set like this. I'm probably going to order a set now that I think about it. That's a pretty good deal. Let's come over here. Where's my mouse? Come here, mouse. I've lost my mouse. Add to cart. There we go. All right. Let's talk about Klein here. Klein Tools Cable Tester Kit. Now, here's what I'm going to say about this. Cable test kits, what I've usually found is there's either cheap or there's really good. And there's nothing in between. And this one would be on the cheap side. But, it's got 2,789 reviews. And it doesn't have a fish hook. It looks pretty good. Normally $90, on sale for $68. If you're doing any kind of wiring and stuff, it'll do Ethernet, it'll do coax, video and phone cables. Seems like a pretty good deal there. All right, let's talk about this. This is a DeWalt compatible device. Now this adds a gooseneck light with a hook and 2 USB ports to any DeWalt or DeWalt compatible battery there. This comes in, lowest price in 30 days, comes in for $40. Then we got this. Look at this, the DeWalt 4-port USB charger. Now, I've not used this thing, but here's what I do use. And a little bugger stole it off my desk. We had to run to Bozeman. We had to buy a fridge. We got halfway through building that Harbor Freight trailer, and I get a call from the little girl, and she's like, "Dad, the fridge just died." And we're looking to redo our whole kitchen, but we'd been hoping to put off the fridge purchase for a while. So we had to run up to Bozeman and buy ourselves a fridge. But that said, she grabbed the DeWalt cable I normally keep on my desk. So I use a lot of the DeWalt USB cables. I swear by them. There's lots of great cables out there. The DeWalt USB cables have always survived for me. So when I saw this DeWalt USB charger, if it's the same kind of quality, I think you're going to get a good deal on this. 100-watt USB charger, 6-foot power cord, charge 4 devices simultaneously, compatible with DeWalt 20-volt batteries, perfect for work site and all sorts of stuff here. That is, now it says it's compatible with the batteries. I'm trying to figure out how it compats with said batteries. They don't have USB on the batteries. Anyway, perfect for job sites, work tables, and whatnot. Normally $90, on sale for $80, and there's a 5% off coupon on it. All right, let's keep going. All right, it is that time of year. Now, I've got a weird, outside my studio here, I got this weird, it's old. It's a 100-year-old building, and it's just the concrete and stuff it's like it got poured at 4 different things, and they built new stuff, and they poured again, they built stuff. It ain't smooth. It's weird. And trying to cast salt yourself, yeah, I got a cup, I can scoop and I can do it, or I can grab it with my hands. Nobody likes grabbing salt or the salt alternatives they use with their hands, and your hands get all dry and stuff. I gotta tell you though, using one of these, I go there, I put that in there, and I just stand in one spot, and it does everything, and it does it evenly. Yes, they're made for seed. Here's what I'm gonna say. Find the right setting, not too coarse, not too light, the right speed. Once you get it dialed in, I haven't had a problem with them. Now, this one runs off of DeWalt compatible batteries. Now, this bare tool battery not included. It's $58. It's the lowest price I've seen in a while on it. And I got to tell you, it's real nice just to be able to walk up, I grab it, I keep salt in it all the time, and I just cast around, and I don't have to worry about falling on my backside. Now, for those of you in the Milwaukee brand, we got this one. It's also $57. And then your Ryobi folks, you're going to step up. It's going to be $70 for the same thing. But I got to tell you, yeah, you can use them for seed too in the spring. So, you know, they're multi-use. Any small little kind of thing you want, you can go to a wedding and cast rice at the people getting married. It'll be all sorts of fun. All right, the Workpro screwdriver. I love this thing. We're currently using it a couple build projects in the shop. And 12-in-1. They sent this to me, okay? And they sent it to me a long time ago. And I sat on it. I finally broke it out, and I'm like, you know what? I like this. It's a little hefty, but I like that. It feels like a tool in your hand. It feels robust. It's got all the little ends, long bits on it. It's ratcheting, or you can lock it. For $20 is good. For $18, even better. Let's keep going. We got Wiha. Now we're going to do the insulated set here. This is all-in-one insulated slimline pocket driver here. Normally $54, down to $45. If you don't know Wiha, they are a professional grade tool. They are the top selling insulated brand tools in North America. And then if you want the regular set here, instead of all in one, you got one and all there. We got slotted and fill-ups, both kinds here. Insulated, it's $57, $58. That's 12% off a list. Now, if you want the ready to go, pouch for your, the Sparky in your life, this is a professional set, $115.92. It's 17% off. And the big boy set here coming in is 19-piece set with the tray, and it's $163.82. Now, we got Duratech. I got to tell you, I kind of feel like we've been sleeping on Duratech. I get it. It's not a professional brand. Now, you may use it professionally if you like, but it's not a professional brand. But that said, they're really filling some really good roles and making some really good quality tools for the DIYer. I almost burgeoning into that prosumer grade. I mean, check this out. We got a 14-piece punch chisel set with the pouch for $26 and a 10% off coupon. But we're not done. Oh, I guess, sorry, we'll have more later. We got to talk about Vessel here. The Vessel ball grip ratchet here with the long reach, with the bit set, coming in 2844. And remember, these are JIS drives, so you're going to get a better fit than a standard Phillips. If you haven't used JIS, you're missing out. Let's get back into the Duratech. How about this? Ratcheting wrench set, SAE and metric, 22 piece, 1/4 inch to 3/4, 6 to 18 millimeter. And let's take a look. There's going to be skips in this, right? I mean, come on. It's a DIY grade. It's not going to be the super high end. So, okay, we're going to skip. Let's look at the metric. 6, we're going to skip 7, 8, 9, 10, we're going to skip 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Pretty good skip, or pretty good, yeah, the ones they're skipping are good choices. 5% off, taking it down to $70. Again, this is a DIY, level kit, but to get a ratcheting wrench set in there, that's a pretty good deal. Now, don't pull the trigger just yet because we got some more coming up. Now, check this out. Here we got the extra long reach flex head. All right, so you're getting flex head ratcheting wrench, double box end. You're looking at 6 pieces, metric 8 to 19, CRV steel with the pouch, coming in $55. That's 21% off the list. And yeah, there's going to be skips on this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, there's no skips. This is what I was saying. There's another set coming up. I didn't realize, I just assumed looking at this one's going to have skips. But that's insane. A double box and long reach with no skips for $55. I'm telling you, they're really doing the DIYer a favor with these sets these days. Here we go. This was the one I was thinking about. Look at this. Offset box wrench set. 9 piece, 6 to 23. No skip. No skips in these. All the way from 6 up to 23 millimeters. And you get the pouch. And it's a nice offset here. Lets you get in spots you normally can't get into. And you're doing that for $30. $30. That's 20%, 19% off. Then we've got the flex head ratchet coming SAE set here. Coming in. And it's 13 piece, 5/16 to 1 inch. CRV steel with rolling pouch. It was at $54 on sale. And that's 10% off. And there's a 10% off coupon on top of that. How about this? 3/8 inch drive stubby impact socket set. Now we've only seen this, really around with Capri has a set similar. Harbor Freight's got a similar set, but look at this on the rail, full set 16 to 24, and in the stubby sockets, we're looking at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's all of them, brother. $60, and there's a 5% off coupon. It's not a huge savings, but it's a nice set there for if you're looking for some shallows. Well, these are beyond shallow. These are stubbies. All right, then we got Capri. We talked about Capri there. Here's their offset double box end here, 6 to 24, no skip with the foam tray. Now you're going to get a slightly higher build quality, but I mean it's $116.80. And that's going to be cheaper compared to most of the other ones out there, making that Duratech look pretty good. How about this? Capri ratchets. We got a whole bunch of ratchets here for you. We got the 72 tooth, 5-degree swing arc. Now, I've got the Comfort Grip Capris. I really like them. I think they're a pretty good tool. This is just your standard set here. 3 of them for $90, basically, 10% off. Then we got the Capri hacksaw here, multi-tension hacksaw. High tension, multi-angle. And it's $20, which is a pretty good deal. A nice little hacksaw, even like the color. Then we're over at Gearwrench. We got a few sets here from Gearwrench. You're getting the 3-piece set, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 inch, 90 tooth, dual material. So you're getting the comfort grip on it. Flex head for $124.52. That's 9% off. Then we got the standard ratcheting set here. I believe this is 84 tooth, yeah. And you're getting 4 tools, though, this time. You're getting the stubby and the 1/4, 3/8, and the 1/2 inch. All flex head there. 84 tooth. This is not the locking tooth one, by the way, but $134.15. Then we've got the full polish 90 tooth set here with the stubby. It's from $116.78. Why would you go with that? $134 and get this one? Your call. I mean, what you decide you like. Maybe you don't like the 90 tooth. And then we got, look at this, the 120 XP flex head electric torque wrench with angle on it. So you can do the angles on it for $190. $190 is 43% off. That is a solid tool. How about this? Talk about solid. SK Compound Action Tin Snips Metal Shears. Forged blade, heavy duty metal cutter. Nice ergonomic cushion handle in there. Lowest price in 30 days, $32 on that one. Keep going here. We got the Made in the USA 1/4 inch. This is the old school round head ratchet. This is an old standby. I've got a few of these tools lying around here and there. $39.80 on those, limited time deal. Then we got from Tecton. Tecton sent me this way back when. Absolutely love this punch set. I use it with all my powder actuated tools. With the walnut base, it's really nice to have up on a desk or a workbench. 19% off. That beats the if you buy it from Tecton, you'll get 10% back. So beating Tecton's own price there. $48.50, lowest price in 30 days. All right, now we're over at Walmart. We got the Greenworks 20-inch 13 amp. This is a corded snow blower. It's $84. $84, so you don't have to shovel anymore. Yeah, you'll need an extension cord, but heck, that's even with extension cord, you're gonna be around $100. That's a pretty good. You got a small area, you don't want to invest in batteries. There you go, $84 on that one. All right, and then over at Ace, this is the Craftsman. Let me get in there. Craftsman Overdrive, this 1/4 3/8 1/2 inch metric SAE. This is their ones that have the built-in kind of bolt biter kind of thing built into it here. We did a video on this a while back. It's a nice little set. It really is. You can see the teeth there on the wrenches. There's teeth in the sockets. They got teeth on this. It's $167.99. This is, the regular price is $210. But if you're Ace Rewards, you're going to save $42. Plus get those Ace Reward points on top of it. This is something I'm stunned. I'm excited. I can't believe this. I'm a huge fan, have been for years, of Grabo. I did a tour of their offices down there in Vegas. They gave me one of the tools to use, and I've been using it for all sorts of stuff. You got to move a cabinet around. You got one of these big tool cabinets. You got a handle on one side. You got nothing on the other side. Guess what? You got a handle. Handle on anything smooth. You can use all sorts of stuff. And I found tons of uses for these things, especially moving stuff. Anytime you're moving, helping anybody else out, you got a chest of drawers you got to get moved. Now you got a handle on it. Now, and then they have one that has their own battery. I think it's a 12 volt. I don't know what voltage the battery is. We'll show it here in just a minute. But DeWalt partnered with them, and they came out with a DeWalt branded that uses the DeWalt 20 volt batteries. I'd love to get my paws on one of these. I called Grabo. They said, we'd love to send me one, but they're actually, you got to go through DeWalt to get it. So I'm hey, DeWalt, if you're listening, you should send me one. $199, tool only. Can't say enough about these. Now, here's what I will say, though. That's a good sale price for this. But the basic Grabo isn't even that much. You're looking at, was it 170 basically, 15% off. That comes with the battery, the bag, the all over the world adapters. This is what I've got, and I use it all the time. It's fantastic. So it's $170 for the basic Grabo with their own battery, or the DeWalt version tool only for $199. I mean, it's nice in black and yellow, but I don't know if I'm paying that much more for it. All right, we're over at Tractor Supply, and we got the Husqvarna. Come on, you just love saying that name, Husqvarna, 27-inch, 301cc, 8.4 horsepower, turbocharged. No, it's not turbocharged. 2-stage electric start snowblower with the heated grips and power steering, no less. Coming in normally $1,600, on sale for $1,400. The snow's coming, folks, and the cold. The snow and the cold. I know we just got hit once. More of that's coming. It looks like it's gonna be a cold, snowy winter. If you're still shoveling, get it done, man. Get electric or get gas, whatever you got to do. But man, just don't get a heart attack. All right, let's go over here. Over at Lowe's, here we go. The 20-piece data. We talked about this one for years. It's not long. It's not rolling reach. I wish they were a little bit longer, but it's $60 for a nice little basic set. Yeah, it's got skips, SAE and metric, 20-piece, $60. It's a decent set. I have a set, and I can't complain about it really. Then we got the DeWalt. Oh my gosh, $89 for the Stealth Sonic. If you've not tried the Stealth Sonic or heard it, go buy one. They've got a return, policy. If you don't like it, take it back. you will not take it back. I bought one. I will not go back to a standard wet dry vac. I absolutely love it. Every time I turn it on, I'm like, is it clogged? Is there something wrong with it? Oh no, that's right. It doesn't want to murder my ears. I love this thing. $89. You will not believe how less of a ear bleeding machine this thing is. All right, then we got the Craftsman. Now it's going to have all the decibels, 16 gallon though, 6 horsepower. It's $30. $30. Now you're going to have to move quick on this. I have heard. Come here. Allegedly, in some stores, this is selling for $15. There you go. Now watch the rest of the video before you leave, or at least pause it. You can come back. All right. Then we got over at Home Depot, we got the cordless Ryobi table saw, $100 off, down to $239. Let's see, we got the Milwaukee M18 mid-torque impact wrench with battery, with a 5 amp hour battery, no less. It's 52% off a list, down to $209. Then we've got the 3/8 impact wrench, compact impact wrench with battery and charger. Again, 5 amp hour battery. It's 50% off. You're saving $200, taking it down to $199. Then we got, how about this? This, not cordless, but we got the 15 amp portable job site table saw, no stand, 23% off, down to $229. And then over at Menards, I gotta thank Michael for keeping us up to date on all the Menards deals. Here's 2 of the best ones. He sent a bunch over. A bunch of them unfortunately expired. And good sales, they go quick. But here's what we got. We got the heavy duty garden cart here. It's on sale for $60, down from $100. And then we got also the Ariens. Look at this, 18-inch, 99cc single stage gas snowblower here, down from $400 down to $299, saving $100 on that one. All right, we got a few bonus deals here for you. The Dream L20. If you saw my video on this, I absolutely love this thing. I use it in my shop. I don't do the mop part, but I let the vacuum run. But for home, it's normally $1,400. It's 57% off. This is a ridiculous screaming deal on this thing for $600. Then we got the Shrado backpack. This got sent in by a viewer. Look at this. This thing is 20 with 38,000 reviews, 4.5 stars. Not a fish hook in sight. This 83% 5-star. They're not buying that many, so they're not cheating on this. $25.59. That's a solid backpack at that price. How about this? We're over at Newegg, Samsung 24-inch FHD IPS monitor with FreeSync, and you're looking at normally what is $130. It's on sale for $70, $69.99. Sale ends in 14 hours. You have to move quick on that for a 24-inch monitor for $70 from a big name brand. And then Buffalo Wild Wings. Mondays and Wednesdays, they're doing BOGO burgers. Buy one, get one. I actually really like their burgers. So you can go check that out. We got links to all this stuff down below. Tractor Supply, they got the Winchester safe for all your documents. That's what I keep in it. Definitely documents. It'll store 48 of the documents. Good luck. They always say this number. No, you're not going to get that many documents in there. But it's a good one. It's not my favorite. I like the Canon better. But for the money these days, I mean, when I bought mine, it was years ago. I'm not going to get into it. These days, prices have gone up. Winchester's about the best you're going to get at that price. For that size, that's a pretty good deal. And Tractor Supply is good people. They'll probably help you load it and take care of it. They'll take care of you. Anyway, that's all I got for you. I want to thank today's sponsor, Light Me Earbuds. Go check them out. For the price, I think they're pretty good. I stand behind them. Anyway, you all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.